Imagine standing on a mountain, staring at a shape in the earth that could prove one of the Bible's greatest stories, or wading through a tunnel that saved a city 2,700 years ago. What if the artifacts of Scripture, Noah's Ark, a treasure map, even a box tied to Jesus himself are real, hidden in plain sight? Today we're diving into 5 biblical mysteries that could change how you see history, faith, and the world. These aren't just stories, they're clues to a past that still speaks to us. Grab a seat, because this journey will leave you questioning everything. Let's go. Number 1. Noah's Ark, a ship in the stone. High in the mountains of Turkey at 6,500 feet lies a mystery carved into the earth. A 538-foot-long ridge that looks like a giant ship frozen in stone. It's called the Durupinar Formation, and some believe it's the final resting place of Noah's Ark, the vessel that carried a family and every kind of animal through a world-swallowing flood. Genesis says the Ark was about this size, and when a Turkish pilot snapped its picture in 1959, the world gasped. Could this be the ship that saved life itself? For decades, explorers have trekked to this remote spot, hearts pounding with hope. In 2023, Turkish researchers found traces of organic material, maybe ancient wood, buried deep in the rock. Ground-penetrating radar in 2019 and 2024 showed grid-like patterns underground, like the bulkheads of a ship. Every fall, the grass inside the outline turns yellow, weeks before the surrounding fields, as if hidden chambers trap cold air. In early 2025, soil samples revealed tiny seashells and marine clay, hinting this ridge once sat underwater. Carbon dating places human activity here between 5,500 and 3,000 BC, close to the time of ancient flood stories. But not everyone's convinced. Geologists call it a natural formation, shaped by erosion and mud flows. To them, the boat shape is just a coincidence, like seeing a face in the clouds. Yet the evidence keeps piling up and the shape stands firm, silent, daring us to believe. If this is Noah's Ark, it's a bridge between myth and reality. If it's not, what else lies buried in these mountains, waiting for someone brave enough to dig? This ridge isn't just stone, it's a question. Do you believe the flood happened, and could its proof still be here? Number 2. Hezekiah's Tunnel, a miracle in the rock. Now let's step into Jerusalem, the city where heaven feels closer than anywhere else. Beneath its bustling streets lies a secret carved 2,700 years ago, the Siloam Tunnel, also called Hezekiah's Tunnel. The Bible, in 2 Kings, tells how King Hezekiah built this aqueduct to save his city. As the Assyrian army surrounded Jerusalem, ready to starve them out, Hezekiah diverted water from the Gihon spring to the pool of Siloam, hidden underground. This tunnel kept the city alive, a lifeline etched in stone. But the real miracle isn't why it was built, it's how. 2 teams of workers started digging from opposite ends, hacking through solid limestone with no GPS, no lasers, no way to talk through the rock. Somehow they met in the middle, missing each other by just a few feet. The tunnel stretches over 580 yards with a tiny 0.6% slope, so water flows perfectly. Modern engineers say it's nearly impossible to match that precision today. How did they do it? Some say faith guided their chisels. A Hebrew inscription found on the tunnel wall captures the moment the teams heard each other's picks and broke through. It's not in the Bible, but it matches the story in Kings and Chronicles. In 2009, scientists dated the tunnel to 700 BC, right in Hezekiah's time, using radiocarbon and uranium-thorium tests. Today, you can wade through its knee-deep water, hearing the same trickle that saved Jerusalem. In 2022, new photos revealed hidden lines on the inscription. Could there be more to this story? This tunnel isn't just a marvel, it's a whisper from the past, asking if miracles still shape our world. Number 3. The Copper Scroll, a billion-dollar treasure map. In 1952, archaeologists entered Cave 3 near Qumran, home of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Among fragile parchments, they found something wild, a 7-foot copper scroll, unlike anything else. It wasn't a sermon or a prophecy, it was a treasure map, listing 64 hiding spots around Jerusalem. Cisterns, tombs, dry riverbeds, holding 4,630 talents of gold and silver. That's 60 to 170 tons, worth billions today, plus sacred objects too priceless to measure. 7 entries end with cryptic Greek letters, codes no one's cracked. This scroll was made to last, forged in copper, not paper. Scholars think it lists treasures hidden from Jerusalem's Second Temple before the Romans destroyed it in 70 CE. But 2025 scans suggest it might be younger, raising questions. Whose treasure is this? Was it ever found? Expeditions have searched, but the riches stay hidden. Maybe the scroll's true meaning is still locked away, waiting for the right person to decode it. Imagine stumbling on that gold, touching objects from God's temple. This isn't just a map. It's a challenge daring us to uncover what's been buried for centuries. Number 4. The James Ossuary, a link to Jesus? In 2002, a small limestone box shook the world. Carved on its side were 6 Aramaic words: James, son of Joseph, brother of Jesus. If real, this ossuary, a burial box from 1st century Judea, could be the closest physical link to Jesus Christ. James, the brother of Jesus, is mentioned in the Bible. Could this box have held his bones? The thought sends chills down your spine. The ossuary belonged to Oded Golan, an Israeli collector who said he bought it in the 1970s. A French scholar spotted the inscription in 2002, and the news exploded. But soon the Israel Antiquities Authority called it a fake, claiming the words "brother of Jesus" were added recently to boost its value. They pointed to differences in the carving. Golan fought back, showing scientific tests. Microfossils and patina in the letters match the box's ancient surface. If it's a forgery, it's a masterpiece. For 8 years, the case dragged through court. In 2012, Golan was cleared of forgery but fined for unlicensed dealing. Yet the debate rages on. Some call it a historic treasure, others a clever hoax. No one's sure. This box isn't just stone, it's a mirror reflecting what we want to believe about Jesus and his family. Could it be real, or is its mystery part of its power? Number 5. The Stone of Destiny, Jacob's Pillow. Our final stop takes us to Scotland, to a 335-pound block of sandstone called the Stone of Destiny, or Stone of Scone. Legend says it's the stone Jacob used as a pillow in Genesis, when he dreamed of a ladder to heaven and named the place Bethel. Jacob, the father of Israel's 12 tribes, anointed that stone, marking it holy. Could this be the same rock 3,000 miles away? For over 1,000 years, this stone has crowned kings. By 1249, it was used in Scottish coronations at Scone Abbey. In 1296, England's Edward the Fern stole it, placing it under the coronation chair in Westminster Abbey. From Edward II to Charles III in 2023, nearly every British monarch was crowned over it. But science tells a different story. Tests show it's local Scottish sandstone, not from the Middle East. Chisel marks suggest medieval work, not Bronze Age. Legends claim an Egyptian princess or the prophet Jeremiah brought it to Scotland, but there's no proof. Still, its power endures. In 1950, Scottish students stole it back, and in 1996, it returned to Edinburgh Castle. Is it Jacob's stone? Probably not. But its journey, from a fugitive's pillow to a symbol of kingdoms, makes it more than rock. It's a reminder that stories, true or not, shape who we are. What these artifacts mean for us. These 5 artifacts, Noah's Ark, Hezekiah's Tunnel, the Copper Scroll, the James Ossuary, and the Stone of Destiny, aren't just relics. They're bridges to the past, sparks for our faith and questions for our hearts. Some, like the tunnel, are proven. Others, like the ossuary, are debated. But they all ask the same thing. Can we trust the Bible's stories? Are its miracles real, its treasures waiting to be found? Maybe the Durupinar Ridge holds Noah's Ark, or maybe it's just stone. Maybe the Copper Scroll's gold still lies buried, or maybe it's gone forever. What matters is the search, the courage to ask, to dig, to believe. These artifacts remind us that God's story isn't locked in pages. It's alive in the earth, whispering through tunnels, shining in scrolls etched in stone. They call us to look closer, to wonder if the God who saved Noah, guided Hezekiah, and sent Jesus is still speaking today. Your turn to search. So, what do you think? Are these biblical artifacts real, or are they myths that inspire us? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear which story grabbed you most. Share this video with someone who loves mysteries, and hit that like button if you're ready to keep exploring. Subscribe for more journeys into the Bible's hidden treasures. The past is still out there, waiting for us to find it. Let's keep searching together.